Anytime I make a video about, it doesn't matter what cryptocurrency, insert cryptocurrency name here. Many people will say the same thing. Not many people, but you always have those maybe few people that will come through and say the same thing. That you should get out of crypto right now and sell everything that you own while you're still up. Those people have been saying this for over a decade at this point. People have been saying this for multiple decades when it comes to the stock market and it comes to investing in general. People will say the same thing because they only have one mindset, one way to think, which is when the market is up, sell. When the market is down, buy. Which is a great mindset to have, but if you're trying to completely exit the market when it's up at the high and completely enter the market when it's at the low, you are going to have a very, very rough time with your investing journey. I'm just going to be frank. I'm just going to be as honest as possible. You're going to have a very tough time with your investing journey if that is your mindset. To completely exit and completely enter and then completely exit again, I guarantee you're going to have so much trouble. Because how do you know? How do you know that it's the peak point? How do you know that it's the bottom? Would you have guessed that Bitcoin was at the bottom when it dropped down to about 100,000? That's about a 20%, over or a little bit under 20% drop from 120, almost 130,000 down to 100,000. Would you think that was the bottom? Well, it came down to 91. Would you have entered the market then and then tried to time it again? It will be insanely tough for you to do that. So many people will say the same thing to you because they don't want you to succeed. They made that mistake and they want other people to make that mistake with them. People that are drowning will try to pull you down with them in order to save themselves. But in reality, you both are going to drown. So let's talk about the crypto market. Let's talk about selling all of my cryptocurrency, what that would do for me, and if that's a wise decision. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Don't forget about my link for BTCC, which is a phenomenal platform that I've been using over a year. If you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit, as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055 and enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees. You can also trade up to a 500x leverage if you want to with no VPN or KYC that is required. So definitely check out this platform. It's been great to me. I'm sure it'll be great to you. And if you don't want to leverage trade right now, you can demo trade and see if leverage trading would work for you. Now, make sure you understand the risks of leverage trading before you decide to get into it, but it is a phenomenal platform. Check it out. The link is at the top of the description. Now, like I said, people will try to drag you down. 100%. They will make a mistake and they're going to say, you don't need to be holding this because you're going to lose all of your money. And sometimes it's just a way of just like, I guess, projecting themselves, projecting their own thoughts and mistakes onto you and other people so that they all make those mistakes so they feel a little bit better. But in reality, they know that most people aren't going to go, all right, I'm going to change my mindset to whatever your mindset is. But if they can bring down one person with them, they're going to take them along. Now, selling my cryptocurrency, know that I am not doing that. No matter what this video title says, it's a continuation, meaning we're going to talk about selling all of my crypto and what that would really do for me right now versus what I would be able to gain in the future, and opportunities I would lose out on in the future. Now, I'll start with understanding that nothing is a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that the market's going to skyrocket. It's not a guarantee that the market's going to absolutely fall. No one, and I mean no one, knows exactly what the market is going to do. Even insiders, they have a sense of what the market could do based on the things that they put out there, the things that they offer, the partnerships that they have, but they still don't know exactly how the people and institutions and financial institutions and hedge funds are going to react to this news. ETF inflows versus outflows. We don't know how it's going to react. So no one truly knows where this is going. So for me, I have over $500,000, $600,000, maybe even more than that actually in cryptocurrency if I look across all my accounts. If I decided to take that right now, it would be great, right? I would have so much in gains. I would be able to take that and place it wherever I want to. But the one thing that I don't get, right, all those positive things that you see there, the one thing that I don't get is the opportunity for crypto to be a lot bigger than it is. Right? If I decided to invest into Amazon early on when it was at like, I don't know, let's say it was at $90 and I decided to sell it when it got up to a value of 500. Fantastic. I made so much money out of that, but I gave up the opportunity for Amazon to become as big as it is. Now, there are a ton of businesses out there to where you could have said the same thing. Hey, I believe that this is going to make that move, and you could have failed and not made money from it. But you still give yourself the opportunity to succeed. If you're doing your research and you believe in something so much, don't let someone else talk you out of it, right? Let your belief in it push you or propel you forward, right? So if I would invest into Amazon and continue to hold it through splits and be able to double and triple and 10x the amount of Amazon shares that I have, as well as the growth of Amazon, I would be able to make so much money out of that. And then I could say, all right, I want to sell it later on. Then giving up opportunity to go any further. But you gave yourself a ton of growth and the ability to search other opportunities then. Because what those people that come through here and say, sell all of your crypto now, they want you to sell at what they think or what is seemingly the high point. Bitcoin getting to $120,000, $130,000. Ethereum not even barely reaching the all-time high, if not creating a small increase to that all-time high. XRP looking pretty good where it, 5x'd and whatever. Like you saw those gains there, but everything else, all other altcoins haven't experienced the level of growth that you expected. So all of the other altcoins that you hold are not as positive. But you're being told to sell everything while you're up on that one play to kind of take away all losses that you could have. Now, there are times where you could be right, or that person could be right and say, sell right now, and you sell right now and buy back in lower. Yeah, there could be times where you're right. Timing the market is so great until you can't do it, until it's difficult, until you don't time it correctly. Now what happens, right? You buy in low, you try and sell at a high point, but then it goes higher. What happens when it goes higher? Bitcoin goes from 100,000 to 110,000. You're like, I thought it was going to decrease at 100,000. That was a peak point. I sold everything. What do you do as an investor when you get into situations that you have not experienced before? You now decide to chase that. I need to chase it. I need to get into this right now. If I don't get into this right now, I'm going to lose out on hitting $1 million, right? Then you get into it at 115, 120. Now you're back in it at the high point. It decides to drop on you. You're at 90. You decide to sell. Now you're losing. What do you do now? You look for the low point. You find an $80,000 level, right? Or $85,000 level. It goes back up to a $90,000 level, right? It gets up to a 98 or a $90,000 level, right? You decide to sell there. It goes up to 98. You chase it again. It ends up dropping. That's the type of trend or pattern that you get yourself into when you try and actively time a market that you don't fully understand. So all the people that are telling me, hey, sell your cryptocurrency while you're up, I'm in it for what crypto is going to be, whether it happens this year, next year, the year after that, 5 years after that, 10 years after that. I'm in it for what crypto is going to be for the world, for the global economy, not just what we're seeing in the short term. Many people only have tunnel vision and they can only see so far. Crypto has a long-standing life and is going to be implemented in places that people don't understand right now. And for those people that are telling me, hey, sell all of your cryptocurrency, no, I'm not going to do that. Are you going to get mad at me? That's fine, right? I have my own plan. If I make a mistake, I learn from that mistake, right? If that mistake is, hey, I need that money right now, then I would take that money right now if I physically needed the money now. I don't, right? I'm waiting for it to progress and grow into what it can be and what it should be. All of them. Now, I may have some losers in the bunch, but I do think and fully believe that crypto is going to be worth a lot more when we look at the next 5 or 10 years. So I have short-term cryptocurrency that I can take profit at different prices. I have middle term, I have long term, I have ultra long term and forever, to where I'm looking for growth throughout different stages of the crypto life cycle. So for people that are telling me to do that, no, I'm not going to do that. And if people are telling you to do that and you're listening to them because they're the loudest, listen to yourself, right? Whatever you feel is best. And don't even listen to me. Listen to yourself. Whatever you feel is best for what you've researched, not what anybody else has done, because they probably haven't even looked into the things you looked in, right? They probably only looked into one thing or only look into meme coins. They're saying you got to buy into Shiba Inu or Doge or Pepe or Dog with Hat or whatever the meme coin position is, because that's all that they understand. They don't understand the different cryptocurrencies, the utilities behind them. They don't understand anything of that. And there's a lot that I don't understand. So that's why I told you not to listen to me. But all I can tell you is that you should listen to yourself and the research that you've done. Can't make it any more clear than that. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to check out BTCC, if you're interested in short-term trades where you can make a $20 trade at a 500x leverage if you wanted to, but make sure you set a stop loss. And, you're it's more of like a shorter term risk, high reward. And you really only lose what you decide to put in so long as you do set your stop loss on it. You can check out that link at the top of the description. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.